have a great joy, courage, happiness, and excitement to be with you on this joyful day. We have a great joy, courage, happiness, and excitement to be with you on this joyful day. We have a great joy, courage, happiness, and excitement to be with you on this joyful day. Our lovely visitors, you are welcome in this area.
How different is this from what we saw yesterday? The kids. Sometimes I have ideas, and like when I come from the village, and I don't want to forget the images that I have in mind. I would like put them there, just the way they are. Poor but happy people, saluting and smiling. What do I have in mind? We saw yesterday a lot. We saw kids, for kids in classrooms that are all improvised, desks and chairs that are stuck in the ground that is all dusty, and actually classrooms that are unfinished with bricks that are not even burnt. I will now do something that relates with what I saw in the classrooms. I'll have like simple sketch. I remember when I asked them what they want to be when they grow up. What do you want to be?
I want to be an artist.
Hey! Hey.
I want to be a pilot.
A pilot? What? Artist? Hey! So yagala kubeera teacher. He wants to be a pilot. But now people look what they desire to be. And he wants to be a civil engineer. Sister, kube mpiso owo omukigo? He was, hey, twina ba doctor.
I want to be a teacher.
A teacher. I have to depict. I have to think about which position is more dramatic. Is it the point when they are all seated down or answering a question that I asked them, or raising up their hands so that I can choose one from them that can tell me what she wants to be or he wants to be when he grows up? So I've remembered suddenly that there was drama that I liked of them raising up their hands and wanting to answer a particular question. So I now turn it from having the hand on the table to raising their hands now, so that they attract my attention to choose. Now I go over the lines with a pen. Because I have to decide where the drama is, and according to me it's the foot that is on the bare ground, and it's on dusty ground, and the happy faces, because in spite of the poverty that they dwell in, still can see a smile on their faces, which is a sign of hope and optimism. There was a lot of improvisation there. One of the tables was made out of reeds and banana fibers, and sometimes I want to bring in the imagery of Uganda. Imagine if they had zebra patterns on, if they had uniforms that were in zebra pattern. In this one I can have the giraffe. Let's say I want the eyes white. So I'll go ahead and cut those eyes out. So let's say this is white. So now that's the lightest that there is in that print, so I can start printing now. So that, and the carrot. So this is where I want yellow. So that's the lightest now. So we now clean the plate. So I'll go ahead and cut out this and make it a negative now. So that face is done. So. Okay, this is very important to see how it exactly maps on top of the other. That's where you may have some complications also. Because a slight turn of change in the angle, you lose it. You hit it so that it holds a little bit. I'm now interested in bringing out the images so they have this particular tone. So I'll cut more in the figures than anywhere else. Actually, I can decide to cut all this out so that I don't have the outlines. You can see after this you cannot use this template again because the technique has destroyed the process and you cannot reverse it. You have to be careful. It's light tilt and you're going to cut your hand. So one is very careful with the pressure and the movement of the blade. At the same time, taking care that you don't destroy the composition. Because if I was to cut and I went over this, I'll have destroyed the pattern of the zipper. So this can go out also. Actually, everything is backwards. Everything. You talk to people and they have this tendency of, I'll not be there. Therefore, I cannot plant a mango that will take 15 years for me to get a fruit out of it. And then you ask them, the mango that you are eating was not planted by you. It was planted by either your grandparents or your grand-grandparents. So there's a little bit of selfishness. People should learn to have sympathy of those that are going to come after them. I go to the village and I see these kids who are really, who want to be something. They want to be teachers, they want to be doctors, they want to be lawyers, they want to be anything that would have benefited the country, but the setting, I mean, the environment in which they are studying will not allow them to get to where they want to. But so, as an artist, I'll come back and I'll say, okay, I'm not in politics, I'm not a leader, but how best can I at least communicate to the worldwide community, who, by the way, in most cases are the ones that determine our fate, because we get a lot of money from them. We get money from the World Bank, we get money from IMF, we get money from the European Union. And I don't know whether they ever, they know that sometimes money never reaches where it is intended to, and they continue giving more and will never get anywhere. So this is with the hope that some person will look at it and they will ask what I had in mind, but unfortunately sometimes they don't ask. So someone will buy a beautiful artwork and they'll say, oh, it's good for my wall, but there's a message that I want to put across to the people. Sometimes I come from the village very angry, by the way. Angry and sometimes hungry. And out of those emotions, I become very productive because I'm thinking about these boys and how are they going to be in this country in the next 30 years. So I'll come up and I'm very angry, but somehow when I do this image, I'll be cool again and be happy. Not that a problem has been solved, but I feel I have done my part. I have communicated to the world with the hope that they'll read it and understand it and do something about it. So, we'll go to the next stage. So, this can work as now a flat color that I can put on the whole piece. So, pick it up. So, always on top of the other. Oh, sorry. Sometimes smaller pieces are difficult to work on. So, okay. You see? So we're cutting out now. Like this is a kizo that you use to buy sculptors or sculpt tracings. Now, yes, I still have to. Okay, the last color. Yeah. Yeah, we're there.
And put Ikisa on the map. Let's unite and put Ikisa on the map. Let's unite and put Ikisa on the map. We are future leaders of this nation. We are future leaders of this nation. Let's unite.